Hello, this is Jake, and today I have something really freaking awesome to show you. But before I show you, a friend of mine told me an idea here that I want to try out. I want you guys to challenge me. I want people to put down in the comments, like every time I put a video, something scripting idea, cool sort of thing, and I will basically eventually put out a video based on whoever has the coolest idea or what I can do. So go crazy in the comments, think of cool stuff, and I'll make one of them. All right. So today, what I have is the random weapons box. If you've ever played Call of Duty Nazi Zombies, this is what it's from. And however, this is Halo-fied a bit. So what we can do is go up and grab a weapon. And this time we got shotgun. And this is set so it's on a spawn time to fit more of Halo's mechanics, rather than like a point system. So you can grab the box and you have to wait for its respawn time before you can use it again. So just gotta wait for it to spawn again. So the idea of this came up just randomly to me, and I thought, because I'm going to be doing an infection map that involves this concept, that I'd like to show people how to make it. So just to show that this is random. Well, hopefully I don't get a shotgun again, but maybe I will. It's random that way. And this time we got a sniper rifle. So we're going to let this spawn again because there are some features with this that are kind of nice. So right now I have this set. There are 5 weapons in here. So you have one. I have these just set up as like a little. These you obviously don't need, but I have them here. And also this is letting me know when the spawn time's done. You can do that with the light and stuff using the spawn time, or when it's available and not, but this is what I have right now. Another cool thing you can do. Let's of course, stupid. Yeah, whatever. All right. So when this thing puts your weapon out, like this case it's the shotgun, I can actually leave it there. And when the next times, I can basically anyone could pick it up. That's how it's set. But I can leave it here, and just like Nazi zombies, it actually will disappear after a bit. So if you leave it there, it will disappear, and then someone else can use the random weapon box later, which is just a nice feature that goes along with this. So just basically when that ends, this will disappear. So just a little bit longer. Right now this is on a 30-second respawn time, and there we just saw that it despawns. So let's show you how to do this in Forge. Alright, so here we are in Forge, and let's begin with the tutorial. This is set up for 5 weapons for the random weapon box. This is modular, so you could have as many weapons as you want. I'd probably recommend 5 though, because it's the best. So I'm first just going to separate these switches here. And we have the pistol. So the weapons I had in my demonstration are pistol, assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, and fuel rod cannon. If you're making an infection map in Halo, I probably would not recommend putting the fuel rod cannon or the sniper rifle. Just a recommendation. So to start off this tutorial, we will start with this. This is what kicks off everything to start with. This is the timer on once. So for your timer on once, you need to have this on broadcast channel 0. And what's kind of great about this here is, say you don't want access to the random weapon boxes till later in the game, you could put a delay on this. Like you go here and put like maybe 100 seconds until you can actually use it. Or what you could do as well is you could use it as a switch. So maybe the players have to get a certain point to activate the random weapon boxes, so forth. Basically, this is your activation to activate the system. Then what you need is let me grab theirs. I'm just going to go down the line and say each individual zone what you're going to need for a 5 system, and then I'll explain the mechanics. All right. So here you need a timer off once on power channel 1, broadcast channel 0. Then this one here is also a timer off once, and it needs to be on power channel 2, broadcast channel 0. This needs to be on power channel 3, broadcast channel 0, power channel 4, broadcast channel 0, and power channel 5, broadcast channel 0. Then I have above here, we have timer toggles. The timer toggles are, for the first one here, power channel 1, broadcast channel 0. This is your respawn time. So your respawn time in this case I have as 30 seconds. You can obviously have more seconds. I'd probably recommend putting it, like if you have an infection map, around pretty high, like 90 seconds to 100. And so 1, 0, 30 seconds, 2, 0, respawn time, power channel 3, broadcast channel 0, power channel 4, broadcast channel 0, and power channel 5, broadcast channel 0. Then up here we have timer offs all the way across, and this is to reset your switches as well. This also needs to be the same respawn time. So this one's power channel 1, broadcast channel 1. Timer user data respawn time needs to be the same as the other respawn time. Then power channel 2, broadcast channel 2, power channel 3, broadcast channel 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. It gets into a pattern. And if you add more switches, you'd just have to continue the pattern. Then around back here, this is what controls the randomness. So let's start with we have a timer on once here, and this is broadcast channel 11, timer user data 1 second. This has to be this. So no. Now this one is broadcast channel 12 with 2 seconds, broadcast channel 13 with 3 seconds, broadcast channel 14 with 4 seconds, and broadcast channel 5 with 5 seconds. Then on your timer toggles here, you need a power channel of, the first one is power channel 11, broadcast channel 6, and 5 seconds. Then your second one is power channel 12, broadcast channel 7 with 5 seconds. Then this one is power channel 13, broadcast channel 8 with 5 seconds. For power channel 14, broadcast channel 9 with 5 seconds. And power channel 15, broadcast channel 10 with 5 seconds. Now these are all timer toggles, and these are all timer on onces, as you can see just down the line. And now we get into the switches. So let's see if I put them in order. If this put them in order, let's see. 02, 03. Yeah, just give me a second here. 04. Yeah, sadly, when you put them all in the same spot, you never know you're going to put them in the right order. All right. And 5. All right. And this one's 5. That one's 4, I believe. No, that's 3. 3. 4. And then this is 2. And this is the first one. All right. So we have here now our weapons and our switch ons. The switch ons are a bit special here because this is part of the randomness circuit kind of thing. So then each of your switch ons need to be placed at start false. With scripting, the first one is spawn channel 6, candy spawn true. It was already placed at start false. Power channel 0, broadcast channel 1, and timer user data is normal. So this one plays at start false, candy spawn true, spawn channel 7, power channel 0, broadcast channel 2. Then this one, candy spawn true, what's called place at start false, candy spawn true, spawn channel 8, power channel 0, broadcast channel 3, and user data of 0. So now we have here advanced, place at start false, candy spawn true, spawn channel 9, power channel 0, and broadcast channel 4, and then you guessed it, place at start false, candy spawn true, spawn channel 10, power channel 0, broadcast channel of 5. And so up here the weapons correspond to the switches, so place at start false, candy spawn true, and spawn channel of 1, Same here, place at start false, can despawn true, but spawn channel of 2. And then advance, place at start false, can despawn true, spawn channel 3. Advance, place at start false, can despawn true, spawn channel 4. And 5, advance, place at start false, scripting can despawn true, spawn channel 5. Now, all of these weapons need to have in the advanced section down at the bottom, they all need to be on a max count of 32. That way, in case someone has the weapon in their inventory already, that when they activate the thing, a new one spawns in rather than just not, it wouldn't spawn in otherwise. So must have that max count of 32. Alright. And that's all of the tutorial. Now I'm going to explain how it works somewhat. Basically, the idea here is your randomness circuit. It runs like a slot machine. So basically, if all your switches here are in the same spot, oh yeah, that's one thing I had to mention. Your switches all have to be in the exact same location, like coordinate exact location. So you have to make sure all of them are exactly in the same spot. Otherwise, this will not work. So keep that in mind. Because what happens here is that this is set up in a way that you have an equal chance of getting every single gun. And yeah, you have your switch here. So basically, this kind of cycles through all of your switch-ons. So when you're holding RB, you're grabbing one of them, and they're spawning in on alternating. And it's impossible to get. You can't really possibly time it, because there's just no way you could. Sorry. But basically, in general, it swaps through these. It just spawns them in and despawns them like every 5. Let's call that an alternating sequence, so that each of them has an equal chance of being grabbed. And your weapons, you just put them in the random weapon box, so they're floating and stuff. So yeah. This is what I have for you today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Later.